Hello, Sir Albert.
Welcome everyone, dear students and everyone present here to this orientation program for the first year of PG. I'm Sir Albert Nongrum from the Department of Value Education. I'll be your host for today's evening program. Before we begin this program, I would like to invite Father Joby Joseph, our rector and head of the Department of Value Education, to kindly lead us into prayer. And after that, he will also be telling us about the college. Father Joby.
Thank you, Sir Albert. Dear Brother Albert, long live Principal of the College, Sir N.C. Ballari, Department of Commerce, and other esteemed heads of the department, faculty, Sir Nathaniel, who is managing the technical part, and dear students of MSc Biotechnology, MCA, MA Education, MA Political Science, and PGDCA. We are indeed happy to have you into Antoni's families. And as we begin this day, we want to surrender, place before the Lord the coming 2 years, and ask the Lord 2 years, 1 year to the Lord, and ask His grace, blessings as we officially begin our, let's say, serious years of 2 years of learning, of 1 year of learning into masters. Let's place ourselves before the Almighty. We place ourselves before God, Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. And we ask God to be with us, leading, guiding, and always. What do we ask for the Lord as we begin this important journey? It is wisdom. We are going to listen to a reading from the Holy Book of the Bible, from the Book of Wisdom. And this is the wise King Solomon praying for only one thing, wisdom, having realized that is the most important. And I prayed, and wisdom was given me. I treated, and the spirit of wisdom came to me. I esteemed wisdom more than scepters and thrones. Compared with wisdom, I held riches as nothing. I reckoned no precious stone to be more equal, or compared with her, all gold is a pinch of sand, and beside her, silver ranks as nothing. I loved wisdom more than health and beauty, preferred wisdom to light, since its radiance never fades. In the company of all good things, wisdom came to me, and with it all incalculable wealth. All this delighted me, since wisdom brings them, though I did not realize first she was the mother of all goodness, virtues, and light. And it led me to greater things. Let's place ourselves in the presence of God. God our Father, we thank you for bringing us together to St. Anne's College. Thank you for giving us this opportunity to pursue our master's, our diploma course. We pray for students of the departments of biotechnology, computer applications, political science, masters in education, and diploma in computer applications, postgraduate diploma. And we pray for the faculty of all these students. Lord, we pray and surrender all of us, members of the Anthonian family, parents of these students, and all our friends into your sacred hands. Bless us, bless all those who have made us to what we are, our parents, our past institutions, our teachers, our friends, our support staff, and every person involved in our journey. Lord, we ask you to bless us, keep us all safe, grant us in good health, keep us always protected. Lord, may these years give us focus, May it give us, as we prayed, wisdom above all else. May nothing distract us in our dedication, in our focus. And Lord, we know that hard work pays. Dedication gives us rewards. And what we give in is what we will sow at the end of the years. Lord, we ask you to be with us, give us direction, and may our teachers guide us, and may we take learning from them, and may they be always examples before us, and in the path that they show, may we always walk and reach you, ever wisdom, ever truth, and ever light. In your precious name, Jesus, we pray. Amen. Dear students, I will go on to present. You are coming over to St. Anthony's College. As we welcome you, would like to also just present about this institution to this Anthonian family that you are joining. This is a motto and the emblem that you will keep seeing where you turn to the left, right, up, down in the college and around. Every communication to you will have this noted somewhere, and the motto of the college, evermore, better ever, will keep running. We'll come to it a little later. Don Bosco institution. Maybe some of us have studied in a Don Bosco institution. Would like to just present to you the founder and the inspiration for us. This is a Don Bosco institution, or called Saint John Bosco. Don Bosco is a name fondly called for priest Don Father, an Italian born in the 19th century, educator, friend of the youth, and he is our model, he is our education. And we will find what is guiding us. This institution is the principle, the education philosophy of this college. St. Anthony's is the patron, or the patron of this college, after whom is a college named, an Italian saint who lived in Padua in Italy. Back in 1934, when the college was founded, when the Salesian fathers came from Italy, there was a small orphanage in Shillong, which was called St. Anthony's, after St. Anthony, and that grew into later St. Anthony's School, St. Anthony's College, and that is the name. And he is our inspiration, someone who keeps blessing us from above, from God every day. Coming to the education philosophy, we call the Don Bosco educational system. In India alone, we have higher educations of over 134 education institutions, higher education institutions alone in India, schools and other missions apart. And we are a national, global, international network over 130 countries. The educational philosophy that we use is called the preventive system. This is what we practice in our educational system, in our institutions, and mostly in St. Anthony's College. It's a pedagogy that is based purely on three pillars. We call it reason, spirituality, and a loving relationship. And we will find this, and this is applicable wherever we go, in our personal lives first, in our families, and in all that we do. Reason meaning building convictions. I build my own convictions based on the philosophy that I hold. Spirituality, that means giving God a primacy. God is important. Spirituality is important in my life, and you will find the divine dimension, whichever religion, whichever culture that I belong to. Before us, beyond us, there is a God who is far superior to us. And guiding all this, interwovening the three two, is a loving relationship, and it is within it everything happens. So what is the final goal of our Salesian education system? It's only one: building honest citizens for the nation and making deeply spiritual persons before God. The two things together: for the nation, whichever country that you belong to, and deeply spiritual before God. And that is the only final goal of a Salesian institution. And this is the motto of the college, evermore, better ever. Modeled, paraphrased from the Italian Latin phrase, excelsior, evermore, better ever. And this is the college logo which you will be seeing. Of course, the A stands for Anthony's. Someone once told it stands for adults only. I'm sure that also can be taken. St. Anthony's is purely for, I'm sure, at Masters, you are adults, fully adults, which means you take your own decisions. It's you who have joined. Tomorrow you will be holding high responsibilities, adults. Okay, going on. The A stands for Anthony's. We have a book, stands for learning, or take it as your own scriptures that inspires. An eagle that soars high, that is what every Anthonian is called to. The name St. Anthony's and the motto around, and there is a cross, the Christian philosophy that guides, rules, and leads this institution. The vision of this college, providing holistic and quality education within the reach of all. And the two words are very important. Holistic, meaning every aspect of the person, not merely the brain, the intellect. No, we will see, we focus every aspect. Quality education, the best, within the reach of all, affordable too, and that's important. And this is a mission of the college. But as we said, every aspect of the person, to mold intellectually competent, morally upright, socially committed, and spiritually inspired. So the intellect, morality, social commitment, and divine dimension, and making people who are able to live in a society that is mixture of tribes, tongues, colors, and castes. And it is within this that St. Anne stands out as a family, as an example. And what do you get? And this is what we find: unity in diversity. The color that is there, the mixture that is there, the language that binds together, and though different, we find there is a common cause within the college. And once we belong only to the Anthonian family. We forget everything because that is what we profess, we live, and we want to profess and witness to one another. And this is a real unity in diversity. Dear friends, may we live this, and this is a challenge that is given to each of us. We will see you towards the end once again. Once again, wish you a wonderful stay at Anthony's. May God guide us. May we become wonderful persons in Anthony's.
Thank you so much, Father, for that wonderful presentation about the college. I believe, dear students, after that presentation, your knowledge and information about the college has certainly increased, and definitely it will make your life in the college more meaningful and fruitful. Now we move on to the next program. We are very fortunate to have in our midst the head of the college and also our principal, Reverend Dr. Brother Albert Longidakar. And I would like to invite Brother now to kindly share with us a short message, especially for our students of first year PG. Brother.
Good evening to one and all. In a very special way to Professor N.C. Varali, the senior professor belonging from the Department of Commerce, Reverend Father Joby, the rector, Father Gervasius, the vice principal and director of our media departments, Father Ritonbor Kharkonga, the administrator and warden, Professor Anjan Das, the director of MCA, Professor Prabhidita Roy Chaudhary, head of the Department of Computer Science, Professor Emil Askar, head of the Department of Biotechnology, Professor Rakhal Purkayastha, head of the Department of Political Science, Professor Darihun Kharnongrum, head of the Department of Education, Professor Ayusha Hujan, in charge of PGDCA, esteemed faculties, and my dear first semester students under various postgraduate programs. A warm greetings to each one of you. I'm extremely delighted to be extending my warmest welcome to all of you to this orientation program being conducted for the benefit of all our new batches of postgraduate students. When the use of technology and the challenges involved in hosting such program of the college online continues to make their presence felt. It does not dilute the joy that I have knowing that we can continue to provide quality education despite the pandemic. Today we have with us students from 4 different postgraduate departments and also from PGDCA. I must say that the postgraduate family is looking stronger with the addition of the 2 new postgraduate Department of Political Science and Education. And I hope that this trend continues in the years to come. My dear students, I would like to begin my address to you this evening by congratulating you not just for getting admission into St. Anthony's College, but especially for getting to this level of studies. You are now at a phase in life that can become the very foundation of all your dreams and aspirations. After the celebration and the excitement of joining master's programs have subsided and you begin attending classes, getting down to business, as they say, I want you to realize that success in this endeavor involves, as Thomas Edison has been attributed to have said about genius, 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration. You may be right in believing that you are intelligent, smart, knowledgeable, and capable, but without hard work, discipline, commitment to your studies, you will not get anywhere. Whoever has said hard work beats talent is right to a large extent. History has proved this time and again. Average students have gone on to achieve much in life through sheer hard work and discipline than intelligent ones who take things for granted. It is therefore always a good practice to start strong and well and keep that momentum going till you finish the race. Students, I would like to share with you 5 things that you should do as you begin this new journey as a student or postgraduate, which I know will help you to a great extent. First thing you need to do is to find a purpose of living. Perhaps this may confuse you, but trust me, there are many people, both young and old, who just exist from day to day. It is evident from the way they do things that there is no driving force in their lives that gives them a sense of direction and meaning. What makes you get up every day? It is just because you are alive and there are things to do, or do you get up because you understand that every new day allows you to fulfill your purpose? When you have a purpose to live, everything you do will make sense. When I was a young brother and I was being prepared to give my full commitment, and the coordinator of my program said this to me: remember, a leprechaun. A leprechaun is like a grasshopper in the grass with the same color of the grass. The day you lose sight of leprechaun, that is the day you are done for, and you are not going to go ahead and you will be distracted. So the purpose why you have joined, remember the objective, the goal, what you want as a postgraduate student. That must give you a kick every day in your life, and that will make you go forward in times of difficulties. When you see things that you are burdened with the assignment, with the examination, and things are difficult to understand, but remember the purpose you have. And the second thing is to find a moral compass. What is a compass? It is an instrument that shows direction, north, south, east, and west, and those in between. Having a moral compass is having something in you that helps you to know what is right and what is wrong, and gives you the courage to do what is right. The sign of an educated, civilized person is not that he or she has several academic degrees, but that he or she knows what the right choice are and not only choose to do them, but is willing to stand up for them too. As students, having a moral compass is very, very important because it helps them to be disciplined, committed while going in the right direction. As I said, you are a postgraduate student. Jawaharlal Nehru says, higher educations are meant for adults who will take their own decision, who knows what is right and what is wrong. And no one should dictate you. You must do things from within, and you must know the moral compass, what you do, and you should stand by that. And you should be very, very convinced, and a convinced person will really succeed and will stand by the statement he or she has stated. The next thing that you can do is to connect with God. While we wait for sciences and other fields of study to prove that God does not exist, I can encourage you to choose to believe the evidence that we can see in us and around us that he existed and connect with him. God has created and placed everything in its proper place and sustains them with his power. Who knows better about you and your life and the world you are in than the one who has made and created you? While you may choose to live life on your own, but living in a relationship with God would be a better choice, since he is the only one who is capable of dealing with the problems and difficulties that life throws at you daily. Wisdom, knowledge comes from him, my dear student. And I like, when I was a student in Assam, before we begin the academic year, there used to be a puja called Saraswati Puja. It begins in the month of February, where students go with their books, go with their writing materials to receive the blessing from this goddess. And we should keep connected. And I remember as a young student studying in Assamese medium, if we happen to drop the textbook, we happen to stamp the writing materials, we feel as if we have committed a big sin, and we give 3 to 4 times pranam to that vidya. So keep connected. I know you have come to the postgraduate, but the basic, if you forget, we will get disconnected. If there is no blessing from God, no blessing from our elders, from our parents, our learning and our education will make, it will not give any forward looking, and it will not be a blessing. So keep connected with God, and you will find meaning and you will find joy in your life. Another thing that I will urge you to do is to find something you can be passionate about. What do I mean by that? There are many things that you enjoy doing, like a hobby, an activity that gives you satisfaction and meaning. It is something that you are proud of. Beside your studies, you need to have something else that you return to whenever you have free time. It could be a pottery, painting, writing, making things, and so on and so forth. There have been times when things like these have turned out to be career for people who get to do what they love and love what they do. Having something like this will help to break the tension and stress that studies can cause in us. So I know postgraduate studies will involve a lot of reading, a lot of researching, a lot of assignment. Sometimes you can be very bored. Sometimes you may give up. But doing something what you like, taking a break, will energize, will bring enthusiasm in your life. And the last but not the least, have a safety net always. What is a safety net? It is a tool used by firefighters to catch people as they fall, jump from tall buildings during a fire. Safety nets help to save lives. What kind of safety nets can we have in our lives? Well, having a healthy relationship with our family can be one. Having friends that we can trust in another. Having a way to cope with things is yet another safety net. Why do we need to have a safety net? Because we are not perfect being, and the world we are living is not perfect too. things will go wrong. And when they do, we will get hurt. And having a safety net at such time will be of great help. If you can apply all or any of these things which I have mentioned to your lives, you will see your life change for the better. Before I end, my dear student, I would like to inform you regarding the following academic matters that you must also keep in mind. Regular attendance and submission of assignment on time are taken very seriously by the college. Despite challenges of the pandemic, you are expected to do your best to do your jobs as students without finding excuse to shirk your responsibilities. It will not be nice, it won't be beautiful to hear from a postgraduate student giving a lot of blames for not having attended the class, for not having given the assignment. You are a postgraduate student. You must always find means to the end. Joining a relevant add-on or a value-added course run by the college is encouraged, and students are expected to complete at least one course per semester. These courses are designed to provide you with skills that will increase your employability level when you complete your studies. My dear student, you are encouraged to begin writing articles on topics from your subject of study and publish them in reputed journals. You can submit them to the college journals too for publication. Publication at the postgraduate level is part and parcel of your studies. Therefore, make time to write as much as you can. Make a research, do a little project, and try to publish. That will prepare you for your future career, for your future job. Visit the college website and learn more about the college. You can download the college newsletter and read it to find out what we have been doing so far. You should know the vision and mission of the college and the various facilities, programs, and courses that we offer. Just because you cannot come to the physical campus, it does not mean that you cannot learn anything about the college. Learn what it means to be an Anthonian so that you can be proud that you are one. On that note, I will conclude my address here. My best wishes to the faculties, the department, and to you students as you begin this exciting journey with St. Anthony's College. Let me also thank the Department of Value Education, Father Joby and the team for taking initiative in organizing this orientation program. And my special thanks to Professor N.C. Varali, who will be giving his keynote address to the student, for giving your time, sir. Thanks once more. God bless you, my dear student. Begin well and be strong. Evermore, better ever. Thank you. Albert, over to you.
Thank you so much, brother, for that wonderful and beautiful message that you have given, for setting the tone and the direction which our students needs to take. And I believe students with that message, certainly you will make the right connections, as brother said, with God, with your passion, with your loved ones, and especially with your studies. And certainly your studies here in the college will certainly be a meaningful one. So moving over to our next program is a short video about the college. And I believe through this video, the students, you will learn more and more about the college, and it will give you, let us say, a better understanding about what the college stands for.
St. Anthony's College, an ocean of dreams that lights its path to different opportunities. A Salesian institution residing under the beautiful clouds of Shillong. Founded by Reverend Father Joseph Bacchiarello, SDB, under the Don Bosco Society, 1934. Its mission? To mold intellectually competent, morally upright, socially committed and spiritually inspired persons capable of building a more human social order within the context of the nation's plurality of religions and diversity of cultures. The college was re-accredited by the NAAC in 2014 with a rank Grade A. It is the only college in the state having the status of college with potential for excellence by the UGC. The award of CPE is a form of recognition by the UGC to colleges which are functioning well and have the potential to do excellent work in teaching and research. Computerized library, bioinformatics center, ICT facilitated classrooms. Anthonians are well equipped with not only academic facilities but also various other provisions. Hostels for both boys and girls, staff quarters, Wi-Fi internet facilities, counseling center, prayer hall, game facilities, computerized language lab, audio-video studios, sound labs and recording facilities, modernized laboratories and research labs, Students' Computer Center, Fishery and Hatchery Complex, ambulance support, medical aid facilities, waste management, standby power supply for the whole campus, stationery and bookshops, 2 ATM counters, canteens, RO drinking water, gymnasium, 1,000 plus capacity auditorium, 2 150 capacity conference halls, differently abled friendly infrastructure layout, a well-equipped library. You name it, and it's there. The college also holds a Green Campus certification and energy-saving solar lights. After classes, the students always have something to keep them occupied. We have an array of extracurricular activities like NCC, NSS, Rangers and Rovers, IEEE student branch, etc. The college also started its extension center at Bindihati, beginning with its undergraduate courses in 2015. Since 2009, St. Anthony's College is under the Government of India DBT Star College scheme. The college enjoyed the support of the Department of Biotechnology, Ministry of Science and Technology, and the 6 departments which came under this were Biochemistry, Biotechnology, Botany, Chemistry, Physics and Zoology. Under this scheme, the students of the said departments have progressed in terms of their pass percentage, higher studies and research. The departments also benefit in terms of funding for training programs, workshops, and seminars. The college caters to the psychological and ethical well-being of the students through its value education department that provides students with life skills. It also organizes a once-a-year trip to Shillong, which is the center for the outreach programs of the college. The center focuses on the psychological, spiritual, and developmental issues and conducts programs for students, youth, couples, families, as well as professionals involved in leadership roles. It helps in providing the holistic development of a human being. St. Anthony's College does not leave its students without direction after their studies here are complete. The college organizes campus recruitments by companies such as Google, NIIT, Reliance, Wipro, Accenture, Infosys, and other reputed companies and various local and national banks. The St. Anthony's College Shillong Alumni Association was started in 2005. The aim of the association is to keep in touch with our alma mater and our friends and colleges whom we met in the days at Anthony's. The aim of the association is to give back to the college and the society at large, and it stands by its motto, make a difference. As alumni, our memories, knowledge, and experiences may not be the same, but the values that we gather from here will always be constant, and it is this that binds us together as we carry them along with us wherever we go. St. Anthony's College is a strong foundation of dedication and commitment, guiding its students to face challenges with positivity and a love of learning. With pride and honor, soaring into the horizon like an eagle and striving for excellence. Evermore, better ever.
So, dear students, I hope after watching that video, you are really eager to be joining the college soon. And we look forward meeting you soon in our offline classes. After this, we are going to, I now invite Sir Frederick Lamari, who is the coordinator of NAC, that is the National Assessment and Accreditation Council, who will be briefing us about the NAC. And also, Sir Frederick is also the head of the Department of Zoology. And after Sir Frederick's presentation, we'll be having a presentation by Sir Bablu Rajak from Assistant Administrator of the college and also a faculty of the Department of Computer Science. Sir Frederick, I would now call upon you to give your presentation.
Can you hear me, sir? Am I audible?
Hi.
Yes, sir, we can hear
Yes.
you.
Okay. First of all, let me, hello. Okay. First of all, let me wish all my co-panelists a very good evening. And to Sir Albert, thank you for giving us the opportunity to interact with our students this evening in relation to the NAC assessment and accreditation that is going to happen in the college in the next few days. I won't say few days, maybe months. Maybe a month from now, depending on when the NAC is going to come and visit us. So for the students, just a little bit of an overview of what is NAC. NAC is actually the National Assessment and Accreditation Council. And you must have heard about this term time and again, because when you must have browsed the college website and when you must have inquired about St. Anthony's College, definitely the NAC ranking would have come into your attention, because colleges with a good NAC ranking are considered to be good colleges in terms of the teaching learning process that happens in the college. So with regards to St. Anthony's College, we have been privileged to have been accredited at a very early stage in the assessment process of NAC. So the first time we were accredited in the year 2000, where we got a 5-star, which is equivalent to A grade during these days. And then in 2009, we had the second cycle. And at that point of time, we also got a an A+ grade, which is with a 3.6 CGPA score. And then in 2014, once again, we also went through the third cycle with 3.14. That is also an A grade. And now we are going for the fourth cycle. So from the point of view of the NAC assessment and accreditation, St. Anthony's College is all in the sense that we were one of those few colleges in the country who got ourselves accredited very early during the formation of the NAC. In fact, we were, if I'm not mistaken, we were college number 7 in India who got ourselves accredited way back in 2000. Now, that is the past, but let's talk a little bit about the present and the future. Now, the important reason why I have been asked to talk to you all students regarding the NAC assessment and accreditation is because we are going to get ourselves once again accredited now for cycle 4 in the next few days. At this point in time, we are already in the process of preparing the self-study report, and more than 90% of the work is already done. We will be finalizing the report in a few days, and after that we will be the NAC office in Bangalore, and then they are going to tell us to upload those files and then complete the process of the upload of the report. It actually captures all the activities that happens in the college, from the teaching learning process to the infrastructure. Then they look at how we deal with students progression, governance, and so many aspects of what happens in a education institution. All those aspects will be taken into consideration, and NAC is going to evaluate us on those aspects. Another reason why I'm talking to you about NAC today is because students have a very, very important role to play. In fact, the highest points that is awarded in the process of assessment and accreditation is the criterion which deals with teaching learning, and the teaching learning process is core, and it's very, very important to the NAC assessment accreditation. And it is here that students come and play a very, very important role when it comes to these to the assessment and accreditation process. Now, in the teaching learning criterion, which NAC is going to assess the college on all aspects of that, there is one aspect which is very, very important, and that aspect is called as the student satisfaction survey. Now, the student satisfaction survey is actually a survey that is conducted by NAC during the process of accreditation and assessment. And what happens in the student satisfaction survey is that they're going to, we are going to submit. Actually, we're submitting names or email IDs of students and their names to the NAC, and the NAC is going to select some of those students, whereby after selecting the students, they are going to send the student satisfaction survey, which is basically a questionnaire, to their email IDs. And then once the students get the email IDs, gets the questionnaire, they will have to answer those questions. And the questionnaire is about, there are about 21 questions in the questionnaire, 20 of them being MCQ type, and the one last question, which is question number 21, that is a descriptive type of question. So it may just happen that though you all are new students admitted to the master's program and the PGDCA, however, it may just happen that when we give your names to NAC, we might just choose you to be one of those respondents. So my first request today to all of you, dear students, is that in case your name is selected or your email ID is selected for the survey, please do attempt that survey and do the survey, because if we have too few people to attempt the survey, what is going to happen is we are going to lose a lot of points from the student satisfaction survey. That is the first point that I want to drive home. Now, how do you go about it? Actually, once we submit the self-study report to the NAC, we also submitting side by side the name students for the student satisfaction survey conducted by NAC. NAC will inform us that they have started the student satisfaction survey. So from then we will be telling our students that this survey has started. So you will be requested by us to kindly go to your email IDs almost on a daily basis to find out if you have received any kind of communication from NAC regarding the student satisfaction survey. And if you have received, you will let us know, so that if there is any guidance that you require from our side, we will be there as faculty of the college. You can always ask any faculty, but preferably you can talk to the faculty of your department, and the faculty of your department will be ready to help you with the student satisfaction survey. So this is the first part that I wanted to talk to you today. That is the student satisfaction survey, which is directly involved with you. Now, the second thing that I want to drive home and to draw your attention to is that I want to request you all students, just as what brother principal today in as part of the speech, he had said that please go through the college website. So that is the second point I want to reiterate, that I want you all students to please go through the college website, take time to browse, find out what is there in the college website, what are the programs that are available. You need not only look at your own program, but please go through the other programs that are there. Look at the facilities that are there in the college. Find out what are the kind of support services that are in existence. What are the clubs that are in existence? What is how is the library like? How do you access library resources, and things like that. There are many things that are there on the website. So please take time. It is my earnest request to each and every one of you to please take time and go through the college website. There's a lot of information about the college, and you're going to learn a good bit about in which institution you are in. That's the second. Third point is, there are a few things that are very important that you need to learn when you visit the college website. One first point that's important is for you to go to your department website. And when you go to the department website, you'll be able to browse the name of the faculty, that will be, the names of all the faculty members that will be teaching you in your respective departments. So kindly, take a look at those names. And when you interact with your teachers, either in class or through your video lectures, it's important for you to know not only the initials, but please kindly find out and try to know the full names of your teachers, which will be available on the college website. This happens many a times. I have seen, because I've been with for the NAC assessment and accreditation for a number of times now. Sometimes when the peer team members, that means the people who come from the NAC, when they interact with the students, they definitely will ask sometimes, what are the name of your teachers? And many a times students land up saying that, okay, the name of the teacher is EN or AB or CD, things like that, because most of the time the names of teachers are in initials in the routine. So what happens is that we usually will refer to the teachers by the initials, but I would prefer that and NAC people, whenever they interact with students, they would like the students to know the name of the teachers. So the website is an interesting place where you can find all these things. The second important information with regards to the website is, which is very important for your department, is when you go to the department, you will find something called as program outcomes, program specific outcomes, and course outcomes. Now, what are these? These are actually statements that are written by your teachers, by professors of your departments, regarding the course that is, first of all, regarding the program that you're undertaking, and regarding the course that you're also being taught in the class. Now, according to NAC, a course is actually a paper. So when I say course, I actually mean a paper. So when you go to the website, you're going to see these documents there in the department, which is basically the course outcomes and so on. So you have to go through those course outcomes. It's important for you to know what paper you're studying, what you're going to learn by studying that paper, and so on. So these are important aspects, because I know that in many colleges that NAC have visited and interacted with students, they will ask students whether you have ever seen the program outcomes, or the program specific outcomes, or even the course outcomes. So I would like to get a positive results from the students to say that, yes, sir, we have seen the course outcomes. We know exactly what we're going to learn by studying this particular subject, by studying this particular paper. So that is the second aspect The third aspect that is there in the website is the library. Now, if you look at the library that is on the college website, the library has many links to very important to very important websites that will give you a lot of information. The college also has what we call as an OPAC system, where you can have an open access. You will be able to browse what are the different kinds of books that are available in the college, what are the books that are available under your subject, and so on. We also have a very strong library in terms of the the e-journals, the electronic journals, and also the e-books, which are provided by the different consortiums like Endless from InflipNet. We have another consortium which is JGate, again has large number of journals under it, also books. Then you have what is called as Delconf, especially for the students doing MSc and MCA both. You can use and review journals, and you can have books that are. Besides that, you also have then there's also another important important links, the college library websites, where you can actually access other websites in the that are available on the net. So there are plenty of these resources that you can avail. I'm saying this because in the NAAC assessment, they are going to ask students, they are going to ask faculty about usage of the library in terms of their e-resources. And of course, these days is very important because we have been facing the pandemic and lockdown, and so we have no access to visit the libraries freely in person. So online access has become very important. So students, if you want to do an online access, you can contact the library or your
Frederick, there is a presentation on
library
library coming.
Okay, but I just want to say, Father, if you don't mind, because the reason is this, Father. We have to talk about footfall and online access in terms of the numbers, Father. Okay, that's the reason. Thank you, Father, for reminding that there's a library presentation. Having said that, so your online access and your online access and footfall in the library is very important. And to tell you, the students doing masters are one of the groups of students who actually help to increase the footfall in the library. So we need your assistance there. Now, having said that, I would like to also reiterate on one more point, and that is this: when the NAAC comes and visits the college, what they will do is that they will also interact with students. And as for the students who are here today in this particular gathering, you all are all master's program students. And so what is going to happen is that you are going to be one of the group of students with whom they will be interacting deeply, because you all are master's degree program, PG degrees. So that's the reason why they're going to meet you and interact with you differently from the UG students. With these few points, I know I've taken a lot of time, but I feel that the NAAC assessment and accreditation is very important, because what grades we get during the NAAC is going to dictate what kind of help, what kind of assistance, what kind of what kind of progress we are going to make in the next few years that are going to come. With these few words, I would like to once again thank Toby for giving me this opportunity to talk to you, to talk to the students, and also to all my other colleagues who are in as panelists, to my principal, and to everybody else. And with these few words, thank you, God bless. And Albert, over to you.
Thank you so much, Sir Frederick, for that presentation on the NAAC and outlining the role of the importance of the students, especially in the student satisfaction survey. So dear students, we hope that you have understood the role that you can play, especially in the visit of the NAAC, and how through your role you can certainly help the college, especially in pushing the college in achieving the heights which it requires through this NAAC accreditation. So moving on to our next presentation. During this COVID times, we understand especially the importance of online classes becoming the primary mode through which the dispersal of knowledge is being made possible. So to tell us more about this, we have with us Sir Bablu L. Rajak, who is the system administrator as well as the faculty of the Department of Computer Science, to tell us more about online classes as well as on about internship. Sir Bablu, over to you.
Thank you, Sir Albert. Good evening to the Principal, Father Rector, and all the professors present in the panelist. And a special good evening to all the first semester students of the PG program of St. Anthony's College. As I will be taking you through this online teaching learning processes, and I will be speaking again on some internships. So let us begin. So welcome, first of all, to the Anthonian family. We are all in this mode now. And thanks to COVID, before 2019, we were talking about no mobiles in colleges, but now you are not allowed in the colleges, but mobiles, go to your mobiles. So again, thanks to COVID for coming into this, but I hope very soon we will come out of this pandemic and we will meet face to face. The online classes, you are already in this mode for the last 2 years. So I know you are well aware of all these things. So I'll just, in brief, I will take you through the different platforms that we use at St. Anthony's College. So for face-to-face conferencing and meetings, face-to-face meetings, we will be using Zoom and Google Meet. And for your classes, class management, we will be using Moodle, the learning management system, and Google Classroom. Most of you must be aware of Google Meet and Google Classroom, Zoom as well, but Moodle may be new to most of you. We will come to this in more details as we move forward. The face-to-face video conferencing, you will be doing it using the links, the class links that you will be receiving from your respective departments, the teachers. It will be in this format. The Zoom link will be what I have given beside the Zoom icon, and the Google Meet. Again, they will also have their respective meeting codes and their passcodes. To access the Google Classroom at the college, you should have the basic criteria. You should have an email ID. It is not necessary that you should have a Gmail account. You may have an account in Outlook as well as in Yahoo. There is no issue with that. But you should have a working knowledge of the different Google apps, like the Google Drive, the spreadsheets, the Docs, Google Docs, and other features which are present in the Google apps. If those who are not aware of these, please spend some time to just click and fiddle with these apps. The Google Classroom layout will be looking something like this, depending on the different classes that you have and the courses that you will go through. The different papers, the different flags that you see here, your Google Classroom will look something like this, depending on your classes as they are arranged and your classes. Now, Moodle, coming to Moodle at the college, I take the privilege to say that this is hosted in the college web server, which is a cloud server. The Moodle link is here shared with you, https://moodle.anthonys.ac.in. The page will look as the screenshot I am sharing here, where you will see the different courses are already outlined there. The PG degree courses you will find there, and the different departments, their courses are already listed in the portal. But prior to using the Moodle, your departments, head of departments will be sending you the username and passwords, which will be created by us, and then you will have access to the courses that you will be allowed to. So all your learning materials, from presentation to videos, assignments to quizzes, everything will be posted in the college web server, the Moodle. This is the learning management system, the different courses that you see. Again, most of the departments are using this, and we find it very handy and also very versatile in using compared to the other public platforms. All these things, all the platforms, whatever we will be using it, the most important activity the students should have proper attendance. Okay, at least 75% attendance is a must for the PG students. Regular submission of assignments is mandatory. You will have regular quizzes, and a good number of assessments will be performed during using these platforms. During learning processes, all these learning processes, you will come across a lot of failure issues like concentration, network issues, electricity issues. Okay, most of this will be there, and these issues will be more evident with students who will not submit the assignments, quizzes, or go through assessments. So please At the beginning only, I'm telling you, please don't come up with problems, because the same problems of network and connectivity and the electricity issues, the time management, even we, the teachers, are facing. Okay, so we come up with solutions. The same we expect from you students also, that you will also have all solutions at hand. Now let's talk about internships. Now, I am not very sure whether you all are very aware of internships and if you have come out of this background of internships. But we have an internship culture in the college where you will get opportunities, training, you will get hands-on practice sessions, mentoring, okay, new skills you will develop to reach your goals, and a good amount of knowledge to cater through, to take you through the industry requirements. And we strongly encourage all the PG students to complete your internships as much as possible. If you go through the NEP 2020, and I am aware that this MCA students are aware that we are AICT approved, All Indian Council for Technical Education. We are approved by them, and it is mandatory for them that all, especially the MCA students and the MSc Biotech students, should go through at least 2 internships in a year. At least 2 internships. Okay, during your course of study, you should at least complete 3 internships for 2 years. That is a must. Now, AICTE will allow you to register any students. It is not, don't go by the thing that I'm saying about only PG students of MCA, computer application and biotechnology. Even for pol science and education, there are internships available even for humanities. So I would advise all the students to please register in this portal, internship.aictindia.org. Once you enroll in that, you will see a lot of, once you log in into these portals, you can select your own interest areas of internship. If there are available internships, you will be getting, and they will be also providing you with these internships. A lot of students, our students, have completed that, and during their learning process, let me tell you, some of them have earned from 1,000 rupees per month to 12,000 rupees per month. Okay, so these are the very common internship portals where you should register: the Internshala and EduSkills, most common ones. And the companies approach them, they post their internship requirements in these portals. Internshala, which is affiliated directly to AICTE, and recently I have come to know that even EduSkills have been approved by AICTE. Their portal is approved, and these are genuine portals where you should register yourself for availing different internships. This is the Internshala web portal. You should register, and let me tell you, most of your 3rd semester students who are there, the PG students, I have already registered them in Internshala. We have more than 3,000 plus students registered in Internshala. Out of that, almost 600 is from the PG section. So these students are regularly getting mails from these portals, and depending on their requirement, the interest, they are also applying for internships. Okay, besides these 2 portals, as I talked to you about, Internshala and EduSkills, there are also fake portals. Let me warn you, there are also fake portals which will demand money from you. But internships, either it is zero, they may not pay you, or it may be performance based, or it may be that they will mention the amount that they are going to pay you. But there are some sites which you will find in the websites which will demand money for these kind of internships. Okay, so please avoid those. There are plenty of internship portals which offer you free and to enhance your knowledge and have a hands-on experience. Internshala, you can also see the Ministry of External Affairs. Okay, this is just a screenshot of Ministry of External Affairs. They have a dedicated portal for internship. The Digital India, they have a dedicated portal for internship. You should please, all the students, please register in that and try to avail these opportunities for internships. It will help you a lot in your career. Okay, I am proud to tell you that from AICTE Internshala, we were the first institution in the state to receive the award, internship award, the notable mention award for Meghalaya. Second time, this was given online this year. So, Brother Principal, virtually we received this award. Okay, and our ranking is, the zonal ranking is 34 out of 192 participating colleges. None of the colleges in the state have this internship culture. So we are the first to start, and we had been awarded for our initiatives. And look at the number of selections our students have already been completed. This is the data up to 19. This is only from 1st April to 19 July. Only three months data that is I'm showing you. Only 68 students in these 3 months. And number of applications received 2,051, and registered students are 1,100. And this number will go up because just end of September only I had registered all the undergraduate students also in this portal. So even the opportunities are there also for the undergraduate students. Okay, so since we have already received the award, so you know that we already have this internship, and this is the second time we have received this award. So, and at the same time, we had this year, for the first time, we had also received an Internshala grants, where the courses that they are conducted by these web portals, which cost between 8,000 to 15,000 rupees a month for each course, consisting of 4 to 6 modules. It has been granted, 10 students have been granted free grants for availing these courses. Already our 10 students from the 5 from the PG and 5 from the UG, good students who are having interest in these areas are undergoing these trainings. They are already in their 4th to 5th modules, and very soon they are completing these modules. Once they complete these modules, they will be getting, it's just like adding a feather to their degree. Okay, these are all skill-based trainings. And once you have these skill-based trainings, you will have a lot of opportunities, openings in the industry, and they train you according to the industry requirements. At the same time, you should also, students, I would advise you to go through courses from Coursera, EDX, okay, then ePathshala, all these courses also you should go through the courses and attempt to learn. So with these few things, so let's begin the journey to learn as well as earn. With all my good wishes to all the Antonians, thank you.
Thank you so much, Sir Bablu, for that wonderful presentation regarding the accessing the online classes as well as the opportunities that are available through the internship program that the college provides. So after this, we are going to have a presentation about the rules and guidelines of the college. As you all know, without rules, without guidelines, there can be chaos and conflict. And so to help us better understand about the rules and guidelines, we will have a presentation by Sir Sentiu Manik from the Department of Botany. And after that, we will have a message which will be given to us from senior faculty from the Department of Commerce, Professor N.C. Bharali. So over to you, Sir Manik, for your presentation.
Thank you, Sir Albert. Brother Principal, Brother Vice Principal, Father Vice Principal, Father Rector, and all the other esteemed colleagues who are members of the panel for today's orientation function for the PG students. Let me take this opportunity once again to welcome all of you, PG students, to St. Anthony's College, and we hope that these 2 years of your stay here will be of immense benefit to you as you pursue your careers. To make things short, since we are running a little bit late, I will go straight to the crux of the matter. My job is to tell you the rules and the regulations of the college, as well as to also refer to you all to the college handbook, which is ready. So one by one, I will go through these things. The first thing is, of course, your routine. And as the college has arranged, and Brother Principal has already made clear to all of us, that the routines will be circulated by the departments concerned, and the routine that you people will be following will be based upon the university routine. So you'll be getting that from your respective teachers. So please keep a note of that. Then regarding the mode of classes, Sir Bablu Rajak has informed you that those are the different platforms through which online learning, teaching, and evaluation will happen. But the college is also slowly moving towards reopening slowly the offline classes, and we don't know when that will happen. So for the PG students, whatever the university decides, even our college also will decide likewise. So when the time comes, you will come to know. So there's no need for you to, once you hear something happening here and there, why are the UG students suddenly coming for offline classes? Why we are not? You just bide your time. We are doing things in a phase-wise manner, and you will get to know. Then, before you start your courses, obviously you need to know your syllabus. And together with the syllabus, I'm also going to show you the college handbook, which actually contains all the things that are necessary for you to learn about a college, the administrative setup, as well as the different committees and teams that are in charge of different things, which you students will find useful as you move through your journey in St. Anthony's College. So I will share my screen here, and that is actually the college website. I think you can all see this. Can you all see this now? The college website. So Albert, can the college website be seen?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So students of PG, the website name by now you all know, anthonys.ac.in. So how do you get, first of all, to the syllabus? You go to academics, and then you go to programs. Go to PG programs. I'm showing you PG because you are the PG students, right? And then let's say you are MA education, and this applies for all. So MA education, you open that, and immediately you will find here the program details, and then you'll find the syllabus, which is here. So the entire syllabus for your 2-year stay here is there right in front of your eyes. You do not need to trouble your teachers anymore, and download it, keep a copy for your own reference. As well as that, if you remember, Sir Frederick Lamery had mentioned about the program specific outcomes and course outcomes. So this is how you get to them. They are here. Okay, so everything that you actually need to know about your particular program in whatever department you have chosen to study, you will get from the college website. So that's how you get the syllabus and the program specific outcomes and course outcomes. Then let's go back home. Once you reach the home screen again, you scroll down and you will find Student Corner here, as well as Campus News. Student Corner and Campus News. So here also in Campus News, this scrolls up. So you'll have to catch the college handbook before it disappears out of sight. But very easily here in Student Corner, it's right here at the top. And I've already opened it here. I think you can see it now. So the college handbook is already there in soft copy in the college website. We encourage all of you to have a look at it, actually download it, because there you are going to find information regarding the different committees that I mentioned to you about, which will be of importance to you in case you encounter any issues at all. Then you will find the academic calendar, and you will find also the general rules and regulations, of which the college never made it up. Actually, there are government regulations, a notification which has come in that regard. So that also I will show to you. So this is the first page of the college handbook. Once offline classes start, then a hard copy will be made available, and all of you will get a copy. And I encourage each one of you to go and collect your copy once it's available. You'll be told, so you collect it then. So this is the college handbook for 2021-22. This is the college anthem. You can go through the entire thing in your own free time. So if you remember when you were in school, you had a school diary. So this is more or less like a school diary where you can add your name, college roll number, all of these things. All right. And this might come in important in case, because here there is a part in case of emergency, please contact. Something happens to you, we know who to contact. Okay. So please make sure you fill it up once you get your hard copy. Then in the table of contents, you can see all of these things, everything about the college, its administrative setup, all the different committees that are there to take care of certain things. So for example, we have, the grievance redressal committee. So if there's any issue you face, could be regarding your academics, could be regarding your stay in the college canteen. Let's say the food is not up to the mark in your opinion. So all of these things, can be taken up with the grievance redressal committee. Then we have an equal opportunity cell. We have anti-ragging monitoring committee, as well as an anti-ragging squad. So in case any of you students feel that you are being ragged, you know where to take your issues to, and they will be taken up and addressed at the earliest. We have a history in St. Anthony's College of not having any such things, but these are mandated by the UGC as well as the NAC. So we have to put it on pen, in black and white in our college handbook, so that everybody knows that we do have these measures in place. Then we have the anti-drug abuse committee. We have the disciplinary committee. We have the ethics committee. We have the institutional ethics committee. We have the women's anti-harassment cell. We have the right to information cell. Then we have the admission committee, through which you people were admitted into the college. Then we have the library committee, and we have the St. Anthony's College examination committee, who will look after your examinations. And then we have the canteen committee and all of the other things that are part and parcel of the setup of the college. Now, moving on, if I go to page, this is actually page 31. So in the soft copy, I have to type as 36. So it's page 31. You will see the academic calendar. So the entire academic calendar from June of this year till, keep on scrolling. Yes, till May of 2022, it is there. But this is by no means a hard and fast rule, because things do change. And from time to time, if there are any changes that are to be incorporated, the principal's office will issue a notification in that regard. All right. So this is a generalized academic calendar, and fine tuning will be done as and when required. Then let us go to the general rules and regulations, which you can find actually in page 16. And all of these actually is taken care of. As you've seen, we have so many different committees, but it's worthwhile to go through a few of these things so that you remember, you keep them in mind when during the online classes, as well as, more importantly, when you actually come back to the college for your physical classes. Dress code, very important. It clearly states in the college handbook, if you read, that the dress worn by faculty, staff, and students in the campus exhibits professionalism and dignity. Therefore, t-shirts, low waist pants, fancy jeans, leggings, and immodest or casual wear are strictly prohibited in the campus. There is no need for me to elaborate anymore. You need to look dignified. Substance abuse such as tobacco, alcohol, drugs, these are absolutely not tolerated. And any student found to be partaking of all of these things will be handled, of course, with care. We do have a counseling cell in the college, and if I would like to encourage you, if any one of you or any of your friends in the college do have issues regarding these things, please bring it to the notice of the counselor of the college, and these things will be taken care of in complete confidentiality. We have done so earlier, and we will continue to do so in the future as well. Then mobile phones. Sir Bablu Razak has very aptly mentioned 2019, no mobile phones. And 2020-21, don't come to college, but use mobile phones. So the rule still stays. As long as online classes are mandatory, you will have to use your mobile devices. This is not only regarding phones, mobile devices. But once physical classes start, then actually there is a rule, there is a notification from the Department of Higher and Technical Education of the state of Meghalaya that mobile devices are not supposed to be allowed into the college campus. But let me reiterate this. I hope you all understand that we live in a day and age where we can't go about our daily lives without these things. But you will be bringing them to college, but make sure that you don't use them when you are inside your classroom. If you have to use them at all, use them with discretion. And I hope you understand what this word discretion means. You are old enough to understand that. Then in the different events that will be conducted by the college, we have a college association, and the elections of the DR and the CR of the final years and the second years, that is for the UG, as well as the final years, which are the second years for the PG, has already taken place. But the election for the CRs of the first year PG as well as first year UG has not taken place yet. It will happen later on. But this college association actually is a very important body, takes care of all the big events that happen within the college. The same people, the same students, the DRs and the class representatives in their departments will also be called upon to manage the different activities or programs of the department. So when you do have that opportunity to elect your representatives, you will come to know about the college association in more greater detail, and you will know that they are actually the body of people who manage all of these things. And during all of the mega events in the college, like College Week, like Independence Day celebration, like Kargil Vijay Divas, St. Anthony's Day, all of these things, there are many events which happen in the college at the college level. It is actually the college association members who take care of all these things. There is a discipline committee. You have seen that in the beginning part of the college handbook, the content. This discipline committee, comprising of the teachers, actually will oversee the entire discipline of all the students during such events with the help of the college association. Please bear that in mind. Then to end, of course, beyond that, there is nothing more to tell you, but just to prove my point, I will take you to the last page, which I want to show you, not the last page of the handbook. So on page 50 of the college handbook, you will find this particular letter. As you can see, I am actually magnifying it. So, sir, madam, on the subject above, I have the honor to state that number 1, use of mobile phones. Number 2, eating, consuming of tobacco, smoking of cigarettes, or consuming any kind of intoxicating drinks is strictly prohibited in all schools, colleges, and technical institutions in the state. All right. So the college is taking measures to prevent as well as to address any such cases if they do arise. But please remember, regarding mobiles, because we live in a day and age, a digital age, use them with discretion. So with these few words, I want to wish you once again a very good journey of 2 years in St. Anthony's College. And I pray to God that you will find what your heart yearns for as your career in the future. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Samanik, for that lively presentation of the rules and guidelines of the college. And I think our students, after that presentation, I think you would not be having any anxiety or confusion regarding what you need to do or what you need not do during your, let us say, studies here in the college. So after this, right now, we are going to have a message from Professor N.C. Barali, our senior faculty from the Department of Commerce. I hope, dear students, you will lend your ears and open your hearts and mind to listen to what dear Professor N.C. Barali has to say to you. Over to you, Sir Barali.
Albert, can you hear me?
Yes, sir, I can hear you, yes.
Okay. Respected principal, young and energetic Brother Albert Longley Dakar, our omnipresent rector, Father Joby Joseph, Vice Principal Father Gervasius, my dear esteemed colleagues, and in the center of all instruction, my dearest PG students. First of all, let me congratulate the students for moving from UG to PG and welcome you to the great Anthonian family. Your presence made the basket of Anthonian students those who are new to me or I am new to them, let me tell them, I am not only the senior most teacher in the college, but I am also the senior most proud Anthonian in the gathering, today's gathering. And my association with Anthony's College spanning for a period of over 44 years since 1977. Dear host and the guest, if I say strictly, I do not fit in either of this category, both host as well as the guest, not the pure host. But let me tell you, I have an emotional connection with the PG students of Anthony's College. How? I was very fortunate to teach in MCA for several years. I have also, I was also teaching PGDCA for many years. In fact, I was also taking a crash course for the biotech students in quantitative aptitude for the biotech students. So, talking about all these things, I can say that I am actually not an alien to this PG students. It is generally, I feel it is easier to speak in farewell than in inauguration. Why in farewell you can show your emotion and then so that because of emotion you cannot speak, and then because
So your mic
inauguration
is off. Yeah, now it's okay.
is okay.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Yeah, Albert, one request I always make that if I'm disconnected, just remind me. Okay,
Yes, sure,
immediately
sir.
remind me, or
Yes.
or in between also you can say okay, okay. Also there is no problem. Okay.
Okay, okay, sir.
Okay, thank you. What I was telling that yeah, I was telling about the farewell, but although it is easier to speak in farewell, but I should say it is more important to speak in inauguration, especially in college. Why? Because if we do not see the young ones, young people, young mind, I don't know. We feel that as if we are getting old, and I always love to see the spark in the eyes of the students. I tell them, my students, that the eyes should speak. You should not show a very dull eye. You should be always. I mean, with questions and all, no, that I should question you. Okay. My dear exuberant graduates, you have just completed one chapter of your life, and you are going to begin another chapter. The stories that you are about to live with in the coming years, when I say coming years, 2 years or 3 years, depending on what course you are doing, these stories will be the ones that you will be telling to your children, to your grandchildren. This is the phase. Unlike UG students, you are mature. Not much to advise. Like I was giving a short speech to the UG students who had to tell very strict guidelines. But here, you are so mature, we don't have to repeat all these things. No need to control indiscipline among yourself. We don't have to remind you about your duties and responsibilities. I should say that we trust you. All of us, we trust you, we believe you. When we say we trust you and we believe you, whatever you say, whatever you behave, we'll depend on you, I mean, without any external force. So let me tell you that let's start today with a very positive note. Now, one small thing I want to say, I do not know, sometimes when I say something, I feel significant, but it may not be felt significant by others. So always I feel a little awkward or like uneasy whether to say or not. But this one, I have a feeling many teachers have felt it, experienced it. Even our Father Jovi also had experienced it when we were taking sometime back interview for the MCA students. Some of the students, you have come from different states, different places, where normal conversation was in your mother tongue. I have seen from my experience that they want to ask questions in the class. They want to clear some doubts, but the desire remains unfulfilled because of the language barrier. I have seen many, not only in classes, in the interviews, instead of when they know the answers, they do not answer it. But when somehow you give comfort level, they can answer beautifully. But otherwise, we were having some wrong image about them. We have a different perception. So my advice to the students, go on speaking English in the class, outside. Don't care about mistakes. Don't care about grammatical errors. Once the hesitation disappears, you will be a changed person. That I'm telling from my personal experience. In the present day scenario, only academic excellence will not hold good for anybody to face the challenges of life. Apart from academic excellence here means in Anthony's College, develop yourself as a complete person, capable of facing any hurdles, any challenges in life. Recently, or very often, we see many upsets, depression, crippling young minds. So don't look too far ahead. Many students, when they come, they think about future too far. Don't think too far. Take step by step. In this college, this is a kind of cosmopolitan in nature, and with sufficient extracurricular activities, I'm sure that you will get right exposure to make yourself ready for future tasks. Moreover, with a friendly student-teacher relationship here in Anthony's College, I'm sure that teachers will provide you a good guidance for you. My dear PG students, you have brains in your head. You have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself in any direction, wherever you choose. But even if you select the right direction, you will get run over if you just sit there. So keep moving. Keep moving. The meaning is that keep thinking for the next step always. Don't just be complacent on whatever you have achieved. Let me tell you, the elevator, I think we understand. We can say it is out of order. The elevator to the success is out of order. You will have to use the stairs, one step at a time. Also remember, sometimes we see that class 12 days do good results, class in degree day fail. So I say success and failure, both are your means the students, next door neighbors, both success and failure. It depends on whom you invite. A wrong invite may lead to wrong visitor to your house. So be careful. Try to see whom you want to invite, the success or the failure. In the coming years, don't try too hard. Sometimes we try too hard to make our presence felt, noticed. My advice is that don't try too hard to make your presence noticed. Just live to make your absence felt, so that others will ask, where is he? Where is she? We in Anthony's, we are the teachers. We will act as an architect for your life. We'll teach you how to think, not what to think. It's a complete different dimension. We will be acting like your, should I say, surrogate parents in absence of your real parents living in a distant place. So my dear friends, wherever you go, whatever you do, whatever be the weather, always bring your own sunshine. I think I have spoken a lot on the very first day, but my intention is that be positive, meet the teachers. Any problem in Anthony's, I can assure you that teachers will guide you in the right direction. With these few words, let me wish all the students all the best. God bless you and thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for that beautiful message. It's always a pleasure listening to you, sir. Your message has that simplicity, that practicality, and I believe because it really comes from your heart. And I believe, students, you could really make that heart-to-heart connection with what sir has just shared with you right now. So once again, sir, thank you very much. And now we move on to our next program, that is a presentation again by Reverend Father Joby Joseph. A few directives regarding the clubs of the college. Then after that, about the clubs, the different also the presentation of the college, council of the college. Father, over to you.
Okay, thank you. Dear students, just over to you for a few more information. Audible, Sir Albert?
Yes, Father.
Okay. Dear students, this link, all that we are doing today, it is also available in the college video channel, YouTube channel. You can just search in case you need references later. You can find it. Search for the Carl St. Anthony's College. You will find it in YouTube, our channel, and it was there in the mail sent to you. You can get the information from there. I'm just showing you this. This page also is there on the college website that Sir showed. You will find useful links for first year, maybe UG students written. You will find the college website details are there. You can download from this the college app now, which is only available in Android. iPhone is coming out soon. There is a link to log in after going into, if you're using the web portal address, you can also go to website. Your login details will be this. For example, if you're an MA education, the login is P21, it stands for postgraduate, year 21, MED, MCA, MBT, or PGCA, you'll find, and your password is DDMMYYYY, that is your date of birth without any space, no arrows, this. In case you have a doubt, you can mail to this. College library details are here. There is a presentation coming, so I shall not go into that. We have a placement career related cell that looks into many things. Here is the email address. You can. College has got many clubs which are officially registered, nationally recognized, and NSS, NCC. Why I am running through this? This page is there on the college website. The contacts, registration are there. Antonian Youth Club, Jesus Youth Club. Then we have the St. Anthony's College Modern United Nations Club. So the details, links for registration are there. I'm sure as PG students of the college, you will also have some of these activities to keep you busy and involved in other activities of the college. There are also clubs specific to departments, and the department heads will contact you, talk to you, can have a look in the college handbook. You will find more information. Going over, we have a department of value education at the college that looks into the moral and psychosocial issues in the college. We will be having classes every Saturday evening at 5:30, which comes online in the college video. We will be sending you links. It will come to your groups. Kindly attend and give attendance, and it is important. It is part of your academic duty in the college, though there is no marks associated with it, but we request and we want that you attend this program every Saturday at 5:30, except for holidays. Coming over, the St. Anthony's College also have a qualified trained counselor, Ma'am Arlene Karnongrum, who is associated with the Department of Value Education. This is a contact and this is information in case if you need any help, psychosocial beyond academics, we are there. Confidentiality is assured, and that is, I will leave to Ma'am Arlene to say a word, if she is online. Once again, thank you. Sir, I think Sir Arlene has lost the connection. It's fine. Go ahead.
Okay. So thank you, Father, for that presentation about the clubs. I would really exhort the students to kindly join these clubs, because really joining these clubs would really mold your character, your outlook, especially on your life and on society also. So next we have Dr. Mrs. Bashida Masar, who is who is also the faculty of the Department of Zoology. She will be giving us a presentation about library. And so I invite now Dr. Mrs. Bashida Masar to kindly give your presentation.
Thank you so much, Sir Albert. So I'll share my screen now. You see my screen? So you see my screen, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I'll be very quick, my dear students, since I look at the time, it's already 7:55 now. So I will try my best within this short period of time to give you more information on the library. How do we use the resources that we have? Okay, so our library is a modern kind of a library, which we can have access also, online, some of the things. We have plenty of books, many books in different, branches in like humanities, literature, music, and so on, for both PG and UG. We have also journals, manuscripts, newspapers, CDs, and many other things. First of all, if you want to have access to know what are the things that are there in the library, you have to go to the college website that you have been told what to do. And then once you are in the college website, you click on these facilities, and then you click on the library, and you will come across these books cataloged, and click on this, and you will find, the list of books that are there that you need to know what are the things that will be important for you. So our library, when you come to the college, when you come to campus, you'll find that there are 6 different sections: the reference section, course book section, lending section, internet section, reading section, and reprography section. The reference section, for those of you who are new to the college, you will know that when you come there, if you go to the section, you can go and sit there, but you cannot take the books home. Then we have the course book section. You can borrow the books for 7 days. Beyond that, you have to pay a certain fine. Then there is a lending section. This is a section that contains many books that you can borrow for 14 days, and you can renew also. After that, you have to pay a certain fine. Then the internet section, we have 50 machines in the library where you can come and browse the things that you need only for academic purposes. Then in the library also, you can do the printing, you can photocopy the things that you need, and you can scan anything that you need, but you have to pay a certain amount fixed by the college library. Then for the online journals that we have quite a number of them. Number 1 is the NList. Okay, see, NList is the National Library and Information Services. Okay, this is very, very important for you students, for both PG and UG. So this is funded by the Ministry of Human Resource Development, or the Ministry of Education as now it is known. So it includes many journals and many, many e-books. For you to have access to these resources from NList, you have to write an email to the library@anthonys.ac.in. This is important for you, library@anthonys.ac.in. Then you have to request the librarian to create an account for you, and she will do the needful. And then you just, when you have your, your ID and password, you come back to NList, you browse, you type NList, and then you'll come to this page, and you have to click on the members here, and you will get to browse anything that you need to. Then the second one is NDLI. This is sponsored by the Ministry of Education, Government of India. Here, you don't need to have an account or the user ID and password. You just click NDLI, type NDLI in Google, and then you'll come across this website, and you will see that there are many things that you need to select only the things that you need. So this is very, very important for you. There are recorded videos of renowned professors and so on and so forth. You will not regret using this website. Then the other thing is JKate. So JKate consists many, many e-journals. So when you come to the campus, you will come to the library, and then you use the ID and password that will be given to you. The fourth online sources that we have is the JSTOR. JSTOR also, like JKate, when you come to the college in the campus, then you will come and you will get the user ID and password. Then the Delcon Consortium. This is by the Department of Biotechnology, Government of India. Here also you'll get many books and journals, e-resources. So likewise, this one also you'll be given the user ID and password when you come to the campus in the college. Okay. So for all the things that you need as far as library is concerned, okay, you will come and enter the library using the RFID enabled valid identity card. So without this, no business will be entertained in the library. So you'll get this ID, no doubt, all of you. So there are rules and regulations that you have to follow, in the library as well as in the whole campus. But for the library, please follow the, the guidelines that, are given there at the back in the notebook. And also you have to look at these guidelines in the college website. Okay, then yeah, this much I will tell you for the time being. But I would like to conclude by saying that, this year, this semester, academic session, we are going to begin to give an award to the maximum users of the resources of the library. So, dear students, we are going to record who are the students entering the library, using the resources that we have, whether the hard copies or the e-resources, or browsing the internet, using the machines there. And we will select from the UG section as well as separately the PG section, who are the maximum users, and we will give a kind of an award to them. So with this, I conclude, and I wish you all the best and enjoy your life in the college. And thank you from all of us, the library team. Over to you, Sir Albert.
Okay, thank you so much, ma'am, for that presentation. And dear students, kindly visit the library and so that you can get your award. Okay, so leave no stone unturned for that. Okay, so now we come to a very important part, which is a message from the heads of department of the PG program. And I would like to call upon Dr. M.A. Laskar, HOD of the Department of Biotechnology, to kindly give a message to the students. Sir Laskar, if you are here.
Yes, good evening, Reverend Brother Principal, Reverend Father Vice Principal, Father Rector, and my dear colleagues. Okay, yeah, I will keep it very short. I congratulate all the, there's a background noise. Can we remove the background noise, please? Yeah. So I welcome all the first semester PG students to their respective courses and congratulate them on being selected, on deciding to become an Athenian. Your individual departments will address you and take care of you. I will that is go to the MSc Biotechnology students first semester. Dear first semester MSc Biotechnology student, this afternoon I shared 3 documents with you. First is a zipped folder containing the entire syllabus. Second is the online timetable, okay, that is a temporary measure. And the third is the list of the core faculty members of the Department of Biotechnology. And there the names of the teachers in alphabetical order, our initials, our contact details, contact number basically, and email ID are there. So for you to contact, and so rest of the things, that is, we will be having a special session, I think, before we break for the puja holidays, where you will get introduced to all the teachers and also to your seniors. Okay, very interesting people, your seniors, that is. So you get to know them and you have to work with them. And so please go through the timetable, and then we will be communicating till we start, that is offline classes full-fledged. The major communication will be through email, and please check your mail regularly. This afternoon, out of the 23 people who have taken admission, only 4 have acknowledged the mail. When you receive a mail from a teacher, kindly acknowledge so that the teacher knows that you have received. Then that is, if there is a change in your mail ID or in your contact number, kindly inform that is immediately. This afternoon itself, that is, a student who had taken admission at around 11 a.m. She had changed her mail ID. Okay, so if the mail ID or contact number is changed, we have to know. Okay, so kindly take care of that. And then from tomorrow morning onwards, that is, we will be starting the class. I will meet you in the morning tomorrow, and then rest, the structure, course structure, nitty-gritty, etc. That is, we will talk. You will get to know by and by. Okay, and Then there were some, desperate calls from some students when will we begin classes and all. As I said, that is when you receive communication, kindly respond to that. And we are known for taking care of our students. Don't worry. You will, just because that is you are out of the campus, it is not that you will be astray and you don't know. That is, as I said, we will be having special session where we meet all the teachers and also your seniors. Thank you, Sir Albert. I am done. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, sir, for that information and message. And now I invite Dr. Anjan Das, who is the faculty of the Department of Computer Science, as well as the director of MCA, to kindly give a message to the students. Sir Anjan.
Sir, please unmute.
Okay. Am I audible?
Yes, sir. Yes.
So, good evening, all of you. Good evening to principal, this Laskar sir, Harley sir, and other faculty member. So, and students, semester student of PG students. Welcome to the Anthony's College. And congratulations for getting the admission in the Anthony's College. Already you have seen a lot of videos. You have got a lot of knowledge about Anthony's College. So I'll be meeting you this tomorrow, the MCA students at 11. I've sent the links already. So that time we'll be meeting all our faculty members, and we'll be meeting and we'll be knowing more about you also, all of our students. So that is for today, because we'll be meeting you tomorrow in the morning, and that time we'll discuss more things. Okay. Thank you all.
Thank you so much, Anjan. I would now call upon Dr. Rakal Purkayashta, HOD of Political Science, to kindly give a message to the students.
Good evening to all members of the panel, and good evening to all my friends here, special friends. I take this opportunity to welcome all of you, and I'd like to congratulate all of you to be able to make it to St. Anthony's College, especially my department, Political Science Department. I'd like to inform you that we had almost 250 applications, out of which around 86 we had called for the interview, and you are among the 25 who got finally selected. As a department, we believe that all of you are special. You have something to contribute through your participation, and we will be always there to help you out so that you can succeed. I also wish all the postgraduate students good luck, good health, and success in your new role. Now, as far as political science is concerned, please send a mail to the department giving your latest phone number, because many of you during the time of admission, the phone number you gave, probably you have changed, and you give us your mail. Please mail it to the department. You know the departmental mail ID, polscience@anthonys.ac.in, and we'll inform you about the classes, about the routine, about the syllabus. Probably we will be meeting in a day or two. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your message. I now call upon Professor Darihun J. Kharnongrum, Head of Department of Education, to kindly give a message to the students. Ma'am.
Thank you, sir. I hope you can hear me.
Yes, we can hear you.
Good evening, respected brother our principal, Father Joby Joseph, our rector, Father Gervasius, who's our vice principal, my other colleagues who are in the panelists, senior teachers. I take this opportunity to welcome our first semester postgraduate students to St. Anthony's College. We welcome you to this big Anthonian family. I welcome our postgraduate students in the education department. We are happy to have you here as our students. Like the other speakers before me have already put forward what they have in mind, the objective. So similar is it with me in what I'm going to give a small message to you all. That is, we are all here together to work as a team. We are here to support you in this journey of your 2 years postgraduate program. We will be communicating to you through the WhatsApp group and through the emails. So kindly make sure that all of you are active in the group, are active in your, your email IDs. Check the messages we send. We have already communicated to you through the WhatsApp group, through the emails. Important informations are also being given there. So we hope that by working together as a team, we will be able to achieve our goals and our destiny. We are here not only as teachers, but we are here to guide you, to help you, and to assist you in any way we can. So this will be a message from our department, and I hope we will be able to work together as a team. Thank you so much. Once again, welcome to St. Anthony's College. Over to you, sir. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, ma'am, for that message. I now invite Professor Ayusha V. Hujan from the Computer Science Department, who is also heading the PGDCA program, to kindly give us a message.
Good evening, Father Joby, our rector, respected principal, heads of departments, and my dear colleagues, and also to all the students who are here today. I would like to welcome all the PG students to the family of St. Anthony's College, and I hope that in spite of the pandemic, you will all spend the time in the college with a lot of enthusiasm. I also hope that you will also come out with flying colors when you complete your study in a few years. I personally welcome the MCA and the PGDCA students to the Department of Computer Science. As for the PGDCA students, there will be a brief introduction among the faculties and students tomorrow. So kindly check your mails by tomorrow morning for the meeting link and other information. So thank you very much, and I wish you all the best.
Thank you, ma'am. We have finally come to the end of this program. And before we end this program, I would like to express my sincere thanks to Reverend Dr. Brother Albert Longley-Dakar, our principal, for giving our department this opportunity to organize this orientation program for our PG students. Thank you so much, brother. I also take this opportunity to thank Professor N.C. Barali, our senior faculty at the Department of Commerce, for his wonderful message that he had presented to us today. Thank you so much, sir. And also a very special thanks to the head of departments of various departments who have given their message today. Thank you so much for your time, and thank you very much also for your messages. Also, I would like to thank all our faculties present here. Thank you so much for your sacrifice and for the time that you have spent with us today. Also, I take this opportunity finally to say thank you to you, dear students, for the time that you have given for this orientation today. Without your presence, this program would really be a meaningless program. So thank you once again for your presence today. And before we end, I would like to request each and every one of us to kindly stand, and we will end with the national anthem.
जनगणमन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंधु गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जननी तरंगा Shiva name jage, Tava Shiva ashish mage, gahe Tava jaya gatha, Jagannath Mangalanayaka jaya he, Bharat Bhagya Vidhata, jaya he, jaya he, jaya he, jaya 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 he.
So once again, thank you very much once again to each and every one of you present here. And finally, we have come to the end of this program. May God bless you, stay safe, and God bless you all once again. Thank you. Also, the attendance and feedback, dear students, it is given in the chat. Kindly click on the link for the attendance and for your feedback. Thank you once again.
Kitna bhi pyar kuk se milan rat banda banker nyala kari kapsa kus in jongi kurang dachin kiblay ku klawat kanam ku dap shenrang imay ku klur mingi piting shan marway nong yalam kumpi hagong in shem hae in shem hae Kutira sing kusim dan burung dana Yari ukni ukong yari umsna Piyeng sakhi kum umri latlu Hashwa umat kari kasih gitu Kung klur mingi Bitin siyang marway Nong yalam kumpi Hatungin siyang hae Ngin siyang hae Nahimanong lang ikat sakra Henday ba renti bateng jongga Hajing long shisur hajing long shida Hibdiang yu saheb ling bajing ya terang shirta Henry Hopsi Keju Panlang Dajing Shu